Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, my name is Dr. Tuffnut and welcome back to the Brief Vapes channel, where in a brief summary as possible I'll try to tell you why you should or shouldn't buy a particular piece of vaping gear. We've reached 100 subscribers, guys. We've finally done it. I'll do the thanks and stuff in a moment, but first off I want to say that I've done this YouTube thing for a while with many different channels, and getting just 10 subscribers to stick these days is a serious achievement. So to get 100 on something is seriously fantastic, and I thank each and every one of you who subscribed from the beginning up until now. It's just fantastic. I cannot find the words. Oh God. Bloody magnetised doors on mods, I tell you. You pick up spoons and all sorts. Anyway, this is going to be a special video. I'm not going to rant on for too long. I just want to do this as a sort of 100 subscriber special, where I show you my everyday carries, what I think are the best mods out at the moment, in my very subjective opinion. And we're going to start right now with the SX Mini G Class on top, well, with the Aroma Melzer Plus RTA, with of course the Fatality QP, the QP Fatality drip tip. I think most people know what the G-Class is by now. It's probably regarded as one of the best regulated devices, as is makes the perfect combination when paired with the Aromawizer Plus. Of course, the Aromawizer being a 30mm RTA, there's not many mods it can fit on, and you pair it with the G-Class and it's absolutely fantastic. It's almost a dream vape. It's big, it's airy, it's strong. This thing has so many cool modes, of which I use very little of. I tend to stick to wattage when I vape, pretty much across the board. And yeah, I mean, you can't really... The punch you get from something like the G-Class is akin to something... It's akin to a more... semi-regulated experience that you get from something like a Hexome or even a mechanical device, really. It's fantastic and I love it to bits. Next up, in fact, what should we go next? I think we shall go this next. This is probably... Oh, yeah, there we wait for the lighting to adjust. I've got juice everywhere because I haven't rewicked this RTA in a while. Of course, typical brief vape style. It's lazy, it's poorly put together, but hopefully all the more charming for it. This is the Hexome V3 with the Reload RTA sitting atop it. This is my favourite combination. Unfortunately, the Hexome finally kicked the bucket about 3 days ago. It still sort of works. This is some of the... I think the board inside is sort of limiting the output from the potentiometer. It's pretty much... It tastes like a 50-watt vapor, regardless of where that potentiometer sits, which is a real shame, but thankfully the Craving Vapor do a lifetime guarantee on all their devices, so I'll be sending this back to them and they'll get it fixed for me and I'll be back vaping it in no time. This is the vape I use when I want things to just be simple. This one, as you can probably see, was my everyday carry for about 4 months, because it's quite beaten and battered. And I just love the simplicity of the Hexomes. It just, you can't really beat them, and it's my favourite mod. Apart from maybe the one coming up next, which is for similar reasons. So we're going to show you that one now. The Reload RTA, what can you say about it? It's the Reload RTA. Everyone knows it's absolutely fantastic. Probably the best RTA I've ever used. Next up, of course, you'll have seen this little beauty on the channel about a week or so ago. This is the Fatality RTA by QP Designs. Probably still available to get, guys, if you really want one. Do bear in mind, though, that it's limited stock. QP Designs only made a single batch, as far as I'm aware. And this is the Zurich X box mod, semi-regulated, much like the Hexome. It does have a board in there. It's not like a serial mech mod or anything like that. A series mech mod? A series mech mod or anything like that. Though it does work the same in principle, I suppose. This isn't quite as safe as something like the Hexome. What it does have reverse polarity protection and low voltage cutoff. That's really all it does have. So if you build too low with the thing, you're gonna break the board, or you're gonna short the board or something. But look at it. I mean, look at it. Purple is my favourite colour, and I saw this in a shop, a little independent shop in Herefordshire. And I said, mate, how much is that? And he said, look, it's our last one, and so we'll do you a special price. And I picked it up for, I think it was £95. And I don't think I've ever made a purchase first hand that was as good value as this one. I absolutely love the thing, and paired with the QP, you can't really beat it. It's fantastic. And the QP by Fatality, if you've not seen my review, it's on the channel now, but there's plenty of reviews flowing up there now. Mine was, I'm very proud to say that mine was one of the first. I got mine very early. I say very early, I mean they were on sale when I got them, but I seem to have been the first person to get a review actually up and out there. It's in a right state, as is all this gear, because I'm like I said, I'm very lazy. Look at this setup; it's terrible. I'm using a phone balanced on a box and a wallet as a stand, hence why I can't zoom out much to give you guys a better view of everything. But yeah, guys, this is my again, this is my sort of go-to setup, really. So you've got the SX Mini G class with the Aromizer Plus on top of it, Hexome V3 with the Reload RTA, and the Soric X with the Fatality by QP Designs. Guys, I'm going to leave you there now. Again, thank you so much for the support you've shown over the last year. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's really, really hard to garner any sort of a following on YouTube, especially these days, because YouTube is just it's just this big, huge, I don't know, melting pot for fantastic ideas and all the wonderful things of the world, but also it's overcrowded and there's so many people trying to do so many different things all the time, and to get any sort of a foothold with anything you sort of enjoy making videos about is a real privilege and shouldn't be discarded. And I don't want to say it makes me very humble, because that phrase is very, very overused, but it makes you sort of proud of the fact that people are willing to sort of follow the work that you do, even if it's something as simple and as crude and as poorly constructed as this channel is. The fact that people seem to care about my opinions is I guess that humbling is really the only word for it. So I want to thank you guys all for it, because, you know, yeah, the video output has been very, very weak the last few months, I suppose you could call it, last 6 months in fact, and it was never a particularly jam-packed channel to begin with. So thank you very much for sticking with it, guys. We've seen a huge surge in popularity over the last 3 months because of some of the reviews I've been doing. Some of the videos have got in excess of 5,000, 10,000 views in some case, and that's really, really fantastic. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you stay subscribed for a bit longer, so you can see what my next video is going to be. It's going to be something half decent. I've got hold of a product and I want to test it first before I do the video. So yes, anyway, I'm going to shut up now, leave you to your day. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.